Alright everybody, I have opened Adobe Lightroom on the web, and first thing I'm met with is that my library is empty. Now this can happen if you've never used Adobe Lightroom before. All you need to do is browse your computer or import from Google Photos, but for now I'm just gonna select the files that I need to from my computer. So now I've uploaded the photos that I want to. I'm just gonna select the one that I want to edit. And right away, I have these tools here on the right-hand side of my screen. I'm going to go into my edit tool, and here I can see all of these different settings that I can edit. If I just minimize the tabs, I can see them more clearly. We have light, color, effects, lens blur, detail, and optics. And now it is time to turn everything to the very max. So that is exactly what I'm gonna do. And now you can barely see anything in this photo, but I have faith. Let's keep trying. Okay, some of it's starting to come back. Okay, now some of it is gone again. And let's look at that before and after of setting everything to the max. If I go over here to the left-hand corner where it says compare and I click on it, we can see the before and after, and it's pretty much unrecognizable. So let's set the exposure back. Exposure controls overall brightness, and we had it set to sun exploded. Contrast is basically the difference between those lights and darks. We had a super chaotic mess. It was super bright. I'm just gonna dial it back to about 15, which is good for a little punch. The highlights are basically the brightest part of the image. It's basically sunlight or reflections. Maxing it out basically blew out all those detail in the areas. So let's bring it down just a bit so we can see those details. I'm gonna bring it down to like 30. So the shadows deal with the dark parts, and it's basically stuff hiding in dim areas. Let's drop it back down, and I'm gonna leave this one a little bit high, but not all the way up there. And the whites here basically control the absolute brightest pixels. It's like a highlight enhancer. At 100%, everything is glared. Let's turn it back down just a little bit. Just the opposite of the whites, this setting here basically targets the deepest dark colors. And this is important for contrast and depth. We had it up all the way, which kind of just reversed everything. So let's turn it back down just a little bit. So temperature basically shifts your photo between blue and yellow. At 100%, everything looks like it's filmed inside the sun or radioactive. So we're gonna bring it down just a little bit. And if you remember, my original photo is mostly just blue and greens. Tint balances everything between green and magenta. When it's cranked all the way up, again, it goes kind of radioactive. So if I reset this to 0, we can see that go back down. If I wanted this to be more warm toned, I can go ahead and just tint it up maybe 5 points. Vibrance is like smart saturation. It boosts the muted colors and it protects more colors that are kind of skin toned. At 100%, it looks a little bit wacky, of course, so I want to walk it down just a little bit while also trying to keep it pretty vibrant. Saturation, on the other hand, turns everything up equally, no matter how intense. 100% just kind of, well, you saw what it did. Too much saturation can make the photos look a little fake, so I'm just gonna turn mine down. Now moving on to our effects tab. Starting with texture, this enhances or softens fine details like skin, fabric, or hair. In my case, basically that texture of the palm leaves right here. At 100%, everything looks pretty crunchy. And so I'm just gonna dial it back just a little bit. Clarity adds contrast to midtones, making the image punchier. So I'm just gonna tone that down, and now we can see a little bit of our photograph being restored. Meanwhile, dehaze reduces or adds atmospheric haze. If I go the total opposite way, it kind of looks like a dream sequence in a soap opera. But if I go all the way up, it's kind of like the opposite. I'm just gonna tone it down a little bit, but leaving some just for that effect. Vignette darkens or lightens the corners of your image. So when I have it set at 100%, it basically lightened those corners. And if I had it the opposite way, it kind of looks like a haunted photograph, which is totally fine if that's the vibe you're going for. I'm gonna have that maybe at a 10. And as for grain, it adds a film-like texture. At 100%, it looks like I've printed this on sandpaper. now. So if I tone that down, it will get rid of that noise that we see. So if I go back to 0, it's basically the regular high definition photo. And if I go back to 100, it's that grainy look. So now that I've basically reset things, I'm just gonna compare what it looked like before and after. My photo has gone basically a long way just from the smallest of edits. And so this is the photograph being turned up 100 on almost everything. And this is a photograph made with more subtle edits. So hopefully this video helped in familiarizing yourself with some of the settings that you can edit in Adobe Lightroom. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.